Hi folks, this is a video trying to determine why it is that Holdemmanager seems to drop some hands out of the hand history and they don't appear in Holdemmanager. This is Holdemmanager. It's a tournament I played just for the purpose of test, and here are the whole cards as it has recorded them. I'll just refresh here, confirm that there's no filter going, and this is in the last 2 hours, so there are no filters on this thing. Okay? The first hand, as you will see here, is you might just make a mental note: Jack of Hearts, 3 of Hearts, and then that King 6 was the second one. I actually wrote down every hand as it was played. Right, so now if we have a look in the history file, the hand history file, we can see that some hands are not appearing, at least half of them. So we can see that the first hand, 3 of diamonds, 7 of spades, which is also what I wrote down, doesn't appear in Holdemmanager at all. In fact, the first hand that appears in Holdemmanager is the Jack of Hearts, 3 of Hearts. There it is. Okay. Then the next hand that appears, what was the next one? 5 of Hearts, King of Hearts. That is missing here. Then the next one should be 7 of Spades, 4 of Hearts. Yep. There it is, and that doesn't appear. And then the next one, King of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds, there she is. Okay, so that, it just carries on all the way through. The whole thing lasted about 40 hands, and only about half of them appear in the Holdemmanager. Right, now, in order to determine whether, the first thing was to check whether it actually imports those files correctly. Now the database is running on a Linux box with Postgres, and this is PHP pgadmin, which is an admin tool for Postgres, as you know. And the file that the table that I'm inspecting here is called hand histories. The hand histories file, it seems, is the file where it just imports the raw hand histories into, and then works with them from there. So the query is quite simple. There it is. So it's just showing me all the hand histories where that tournament ID existed, and the query result is here. And so just starting off the top, we can see that the first hand that the database knows about is that Jack of Hearts, 3 of Hearts hand. Again, the actual first hand, and I'll just bring it up again, was the 3 of Diamonds, 7 of Spades hand, and that hasn't appeared in the database at all. The Jack of Hearts, 3 of Hearts is the first hand that appears in the database. Strangely, it didn't import the first hand, but it did successfully, the importer did successfully write it out into the archive file. So again here, the next hand that the database knows about is the King of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds hand, which is consistent with here, Holdemmanager, but is not consistent with the hand, with the archive file, which does know about, here's the jacket, does know about the intermediate hands, this one here that happened in between, and also that one there. So the only one that imported was that one, and of course it exists in the database. So we can see that once a hand does actually exist in the database, Holdemmanager displays it correctly. There's no problem with that. The problem seems to be with the importing of the hands. Now there could be a as far as I can think of solutions to it, first of all, I'd just like confirmation that the analysis of the problem is correct. Secondly, as far as finding a solution to it, okay, so I'm running the latest version of Holdemmanager here. My Postgres version is also the latest Postgres version. It's 8.4 and it's running on Ubuntu Linux. So if you have a look here, there she is. The physical connection is through wireless connection, both on the server and on the computer here that's running Holdemmanager. If I ping, let's just get a ping onto it and let's see what the connection speed is there. So yeah, no problem with it at all. It's really quick, more than quick enough I would have thought. Right, folks. Hope you any more questions on that, just ask, and I hope this helps in trying to determine what's wrong with it. Thank you.